So remember when I started my last episode saying that me and my girlfriend was replacing the light in the room? Well, this is the result. A brighter white light. Remember the green screen that was gone and I peed on? Well, it's back. So there's that. Hey, welcome back to another episode of It's Game Time. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and just get this out of the way and everything. I already talked to, the higher ups, the peeps to be the director, and we came across with something new on this channel, but not new in general. I say that because I got this idea from a content creator named Maximilian Dude. He doesn't know I'm doing this. Be sure to give him a check out, a follow, whatever, whatnot. He really does put out some very good content, definitely fighting game related. With that being said, this episode is dedicated to pretty much going through an old school fighting game, something that he did, basically rating fatalities, which, that seems pretty cool. So I'm going to borrow his idea and I'm going to do something a little bit different. See, he rated the fatalities that the games that he was playing, on I guess you could say, a now scale or whatever or whatnot. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to rate the fatalities as how they were back then when the game came out, and also rate it to what I feel about it now. Basically, what would I give it if I was to see it back in the days, and did it age well? So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start with the game that started the whole fatality craze. Yeah, you know what game that is. So we have everything set up here, whatever or whatnot. I'm going to make things a little bit simpler and actually just going to activate second player. Aha! Our beat 'em up dummy would be, well, you wouldn't expect less, really. Anyways,
Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage.
I mean, I figured that seems legit. So just before I get this last hit off, I'm just going to say there will be no fighting or whatever or whatnot. It's just basically going to be last hit into fatality. That's pretty much what's going to be. So it's probably going to be a short episode, but you know what? Let's make it a good episode. So without further ado,
Johnny Cage wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
okay. So as a back in the days, I guess scale or whatever or whatnot, I'll probably will give that a 7. It's simple, it's easy. You gotta think this is 1992. He's an action movie star type deal. I think that's a reasonable fatality. So a 7. Did it age well? I'm still trying to keep in mind of like the back in the day type deal. And kind of going into now, I'll it's quick, it's easy as good Johnny Cage. Not trying to think about what other stuff he did after this game. Honestly, I'll give it a 6. So 7 for retro review, 6 if it aged well, or 6 aging well. So alright, now we have Kano and
Kano wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
okay. So I'll put it this way. Kano's fatality as a retro scale, I'll give it about a 7 again. And did it age well? Well, I'm still trying to take in a lot of considerations. And with that being said, I think I'm going to stick with that 7. Mainly because this is the arcade version, so you get all the sound effects and whatever or whatnot. To be honest with you, I've never seen Kano's fatality in the arcade version until now. I didn't know it even had a heartbeat deal, because in the console versions you don't hear the heartbeat. So with that being said, I'm sticking with my 7, both retro and age well. with consideration. Alright, let's see what Raiden can do.
Raiden wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Alright, consider as Raiden something quick, easy, and simple. I will probably give that. I'll give it a 7. Honestly speaking, I mean, the retro scale. I'll give it a 7. Um, as a fatality that did it age well, I might give it a 6. I mean, I'm taking a lot of things in consideration, to be honest with you. I'm considering that the fact that this game is 1992, so we're now 2021. So I'm not expecting the world's nastiest whatever. Something quick, easy, simple, straight to the point, and matches the person's character. So you know what? Age well. Well, retro 7, age well 6 with Raiden. So. Okay, now let's see what Liu Kang can do. Honestly speaking, if I remember what it is correctly, that's all I'm going to say. So anyways.
Liu Kang win. Flawless victory. Fatality.
I want to be flat out honest with you. Okay, I'm going straight to the point, flat out honest and everything. Liu Kang's fatality, a retro score, honestly, 1. A straight up 1. Like everybody else is like ripping off limbs or something kind of gruesome, okay? And all Liu Kang does is a cartwheel into an uppercut. The only thing that makes this fatality even somewhat worthy, maybe even giving it an extra point, is if it was in the pit fatality or the pit stage. Outside of that, nah. Retro and age well score are both the 1. It's just a cartwheel with an uppercut. That is it. Even if it was a cartwheel to an uppercut to knock someone's head off, slightly different story. But it's a basic move. It's really basic. Let's get to the next. All right. Now, I'm pretty sure we all know what Scorpion can do, but
Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
I would be honest with you. Back in the days, score, I'll give it a solid 8. I'll give it an 8. I mean, now that we know the background story of, Scorpion, whatever, or if you read the background story of Scorpion, the fact that he rips off his mask, skin, whatever, and then just spits fire, and all you see is a sack of bones just crumbling, that's pretty gruesome in 1992. Did it age well? Not bad, but not great. Now, I'll put it this way: retro, 8. Now, age well, I'll give it about a 6. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I still think it's one of my favorite fatalities in Mortal Kombat 1. So, on to the next. Now, I already know what Sub-Zero can do because this is my main character. This is my favorite character. So,
Sub-Zero wins. Flawless victory.
however, Sub-Zero is my favorite person in this game. I'll put it this way. As a retro deal, I will probably give it a 7. And it's mainly because you rip someone's head off and his spinal cord is still dangling there. Did it age well? I'm trying to put a lot of things in place because, I mean, with Sub-Zero, you would think, oh, he's going to just freeze someone and like, I don't know. I'll put it this way. Retro, 7. age well. If it was for if it wasn't for the fact for the spinal cord, it might get a lower score. So I will say a 6. So yeah, 7 retro, 6 age well. So all right, the last person in the game. Let's see what she got.
Sonya wins. Flawless fatality.
I'm gonna be honest. It matches her, just like Raiden, just like Scorpions. I would give it. I'd probably still give it a 7. I mean, a 7. Did it age well? It's not that far off. It's still not that far, but I'll give it a age well of a 6. I mean, Kiss of Death. She blows a kiss. It's a little fireball. Person is like on their knees and everything. I honestly think, yeah, that's my score, and I'm going to stick with it. So. So that is it for today's episode. That is my, I guess you could say, rating of the original of Fatalities, Mortal Kombat 1. There will be plenty of more episodes of this rating Fatalities. I mean, there's plenty of Mortal Kombat games and games that's trying to be like Mortal Kombat. So, yeah, be sure that will be happening. It's not going to be like back to back, whatever. It's going to be placing, well-timed places, I guess you could say. So with that being said, that is the end of the episode. Be sure to like, subscribe if you do to my channel. Also be sure to check out my other web series, Pressing the Start Button, where I already just came out with a new episode a little bit earlier. It is called Killjoy, so that is a great episode. It's a short one to a degree because most of the episode is really just the match itself. So also be sure to follow me on Twitch under the name New Level 84. I now have my subscribe button, so if you want, subscribe. If not, at least drop a follow. Anyways, talk to y'all peeps later. Next episode.